Welcome to Breaking News. I'm Miley and bring you latest news on today. History teaches us that healthy democracy don't turn into failed democracies overnight. Like a tree rotting from the roots, it's a lengthy decay that only becomes fully visible when it's well advanced. And even at that late stage, parts of a tree can appear to be verdant and vigorous.
The healthy part of the U.S. democracy was on display on Tuesday when tens of millions of Americans defied the country's shamelessly antiquated election infrastructure to register their vote. Although both parties emerged with things to cheer about, the biggest story of the election was the Democratic takeover of the House of Representatives. But even as votes were still being counted in some close races on Wednesday, there was another clear signal of the sickness that is eating away at the American system from the inside. Officially, the rushed departure from the Justice Department of Attorney General Jeff Sessions was described as a resignation. Of course, it was really a firing. In fact, it was tantamount to a double firing. In appointing Sessions' interim replacement, Matthew Whitaker, a conservative Republican lawyer who had been serving as Sessions' chief of staff, President Trump passed over the Justice Department's second-in-command, Rod Rosenstein, and also stripped Rosenstein of responsibility for overseeing the investigation being carried out by Robert Mueller, the special counsel. Everyone in Washington knows that Trump has been itching to fire Sessions since March of 2017, when the former Alabama senator recused himself from overseeing the Russia investigation. In July 2017, Trump told the Times, "If he was going to recuse himself, he should have told me before he took the job, and I would have picked someone else." With the midterm safely out of the way, Trump contained himself no longer. Unlike many of Trump's appointees, Sessions hadn't become enmeshed in ethical scandals, and he couldn't be faulted for failing to support the president's agenda. Under his leadership, as he pointed out in his forced resignation letter, the Justice Department helped beef up immigration enforcement, targeted transnational drug gangs, and prosecuted the largest number of violent offenders and firearm defendants in our country's history. Sessions' firing offense was to have failed to protect Trump adequately from the Russia investigation, a fact about which the president has made no secret. So far, only a few Republicans have expressed disquiet about the firing of Sessions and the sidelining of Rosenstein. "I'm concerned Rod Rosenstein will no longer be overseeing the probe," Senator Susan Collins wrote on Twitter. "Special Counsel Mueller must be allowed to complete his work without interference, regardless of who is AG." Senator Alama Alexander also issued a statement saying that Mueller must be allowed to complete his investigation, as did Mitt Romney, the former Republican presidential candidate, who is now the senator-elect from Utah. If Republicans are serious about protecting Mueller, there is a simple way for them to show it. They can support a piece of legislation that would make it difficult or impossible for Trump or Whitaker to fire the special counsel. Earlier this year, the Senate Judiciary Committee advanced a bipartisan bill of this nature, but Mitch McConnell, the majority leader, prevented it from going any further. As recently as September, McConnell said that he believes Sessions ought to stay exactly where he is. Now Trump has axed Sessions and replaced him with a loyalist. On Wednesday, McConnell stayed conspicuously silent.
And this story appears in Breaking News, a news from us on the latest twists and turns around Trump's effort. Subscribe and follow us along with more about Trump's administration policy and the situation of election. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the duration of today's program. Thank you for watching.